Okay guys, today is a big day. We're putting the Mustang on the dyno. I'm in the house right now because I'm getting my camera gear ready. I'm gonna try and make sure I film it really good for you guys. But I gotta get to the guy's shop. It's my tuner. I would drop his name, but he's not really open to the public. So he's kind of just like doing this because I've known him for quite a while and he kind of just works off of friends stuff. But he's been in business for a while. Does a good job. I think you saw me go there in my dyno video when I was NA. I'll put a link to that in the corner so you guys can see what the car used to do before the turbo kit. But now we want to get there, get on the, I'm trying to put it on a lift so that I can button up the exhaust. I'd really like to have that finalized by when we dyno it, and that way it can be done as well. And the car sounds good. So right now, getting my camera gear ready over in the office. I got my tripod, a couple GoPros, and then obviously the big camera. So enough chatting. Let's get in the car, head over to the shop. Man, I'm like legit. I couldn't sleep last night. It's like Christmas Eve, and now that it's here and I'm like 40 minutes away from actually supposed to be getting on the dyno, I'm a nervous wreck. Pray for me, boys. Pray for me. Hey guys, under the car, you can see we're back to where we were with the exhaust. For whatever reason, this Y pipe here is just kind of thrown together, and if you can tell, I'm standing in the middle of the car and they both want to shoot off to the passenger side. This one kind of kicks up, this one kind of kicks down, so it's a little wonky. Probably buy some turn downs or something for it so that it's not just shooting onto the car. But for now, this is what we're running with. I talked to Josh the tuner about it, and I guess when I make a little more power, he suggests the bumper exit. So, but for now, this will be fine. And we ran a bolt through this bracket here, so this thing's a lot more rock solid than the metal zip ties that I had thrown up in there. We touched up a couple of things under the car. We had a little bit of leak coming from the sandwich plate for the turbo feed. Put some stuff on there to hopefully prevent that. Turned the drain hose. It was kind of binding, and then we noticed that the AC, let me see if I can show you guys this. This AC line here was touching on the exhaust, and it's kind of pinched in there, so I may have to find a better way to run that. It just seems like bumper exit is the answer to everything, because it'll just come over here then and it won't go back and hit it. But we'll see. We'll get it on the dyno and see what happens.
First pull, 6,000.
6,000?
Yeah.
6,000 horsepower? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We did something really right. Where do you see, oh, boost? Is that bar or is that pounds? That's pounds. 6?
Dang. You gonna put some more spring in it? Or are you gonna leave it like that?
Just got off the phone with my tuner and he is requesting me do a pull. It's gonna be an interesting one. It's third gear up to 4,500 RPMs, meaning I will get to fill boost for the first time. So I have a GoPro here And then Shirley and Mom are coming with me, and Courtney's gonna film outside of the car, and then we'll get you guys that footage. I'm excited. The new tune is now loaded in, and then we're supposed to be hitting the dyno again soon. I'm thinking tomorrow or the next day, but once I have all that completed, you guys will see all the video footage, and you'll get to be excited with me, and we'll get to know the final numbers. So I'm excited. Let's go take this thing for a rip. And if you haven't seen the other video, my steering wheel is completely done. We have two-step and a horn. It's set up. I really like that button. I'm going to be using it a lot. So yeah, I digress. Let's go make a hit. Wasn't very smooth, and when that turbo hit, the RPMs went woo! That's not me blipping the throttle. That's in the tune or something. It kicks at 4,500 RPMs. It's right when the boost is hitting right now, because the throttle's doing something weird. But when it hits, you can feel it, and it sounds so good. Woo! I want to see what it looks like from outside the car. God, it sounds so good. Let's go back over that way. I want to show you guys the two-step real quick. Alrighty boys, we're headed out to do another data log run for the tuner. He sent me a revised tune. Among startup, it has the service advanced track lights on, which I've never had before, even with switching out the steering wheel and all that. So not real sure why that is, but I sent him that information and he said go ahead and do the data log. So that's what we're gonna do. He needs this data log before we can put it back on the dyno, he said, so.